The Golden Gemz podcast? What's that? It's a podcast where you get your motivation. It's a podcast where you get consistent gems. It's a podcast where you get your inspiration and you sit back and just learn just a little bit.
Regardless, I'm getting a car wash tomorrow.
You said we gonna get it, yeah. I ain't worried about it.
Ain't nothing to talk about. I'm getting a car wash. You gotta be whipped and dipped, that's all.
Nah, that's facts, man.
Man, it's hurting out here. So you pull up, I'm like, saw the headlights being I knew it was a problem when I couldn't see out my headlights. I'm like, why my headlights so dim? I'm driving. I'm like, I got the car wiping the dirt off the headlight. I'm like, yeah, big fella.
you gonna need we gotta go ahead and take you to the water.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I've been treating you like this. Man, I say sorry.
Man, but it was snowing for like a week and it was raining. The weather was crazy. So tomorrow he gonna be feeling good.
Oh, man, whipped and dipped and ready to drip. That's all it means. Ready to hit the scene. With a gangster lean.
He said with a gangster lean, you want.
Hey, when they get dipped, they get whipped. Hey.
Yo. Welcome back to the Golden Gemz podcast. I know I was very loud, but y'all will be all right. I missed you. I missed my beautiful people, man. And guess what? Hey, we're in a different location, and I got a special guest for you. Hey, this man to my right, he's a little different. All right? He don't need no introduction, but I'm going to give him one anyway. We got Jimmy Blaize, a.k.a. I know him as I grew up with him. You know, he was known as Mike, but he Jimmy Blaize now, and we're going to go ahead and touch on that in a little bit. But, hey, man, without further ado, my man is an entrepreneur. He is a brother. He is a son. He is a great young individual. He's one of my good friends, man, and he always, you see, hey, we in a barbershop right now. So that's just giving you a little taste of what my man does, and he also does a lot more. And we're going to go ahead and put y'all on today. We're going to have some gems for you, but go ahead, Mike, talk to the people. Let them know who you is.
What's up, man? Shit. Well, what else can I really say? You brought me in. You brought the energy. You set the tone. Like,
okay.
I am Jimmy Blaize.
Yes.
That is the brand. I am him. I am it, if you want to say that. It's more than just one thing.
Black business owned, you know.
For sure. Top to bottom, vertical integration. That's the biggest thing we're trying to do for sure.
Oh, yeah.
Really, I'm just an individual, man, just chasing a dream. That's really it, you know.
That's facts, man. And that's the crazy part is, man, like, for us both to be young and, you know, just to be thriving, just not only in life, but, you know, coming from where we come from, man, it's a blessing truly to, you know, be what we at in life. And you, my brother, I can say it, you are a true inspiration to me. And just, I want to say everybody, at least that I know, because, man, you started off this entrepreneurship. I ain't gonna lie, excuse my French, but you did start it off. You feel me? You took your own route. I grew up knowing Mike from, so we played in, I lived in Maywood, but I played football in Bellwood up until I moved to the burbs. But I always played in the hood, so I always stayed playing in Maywood and Bellwood. And that's why I grew up knowing Mike. This man, you know, hey, we go way back.
Way back. I left the picture at home. It's in the book, man. Hey, man. It was Blue Jays, man. Hey.
Yeah, the Blue Jay. Hey, I'm going to go ahead. If I got it or if he sends it to me, I'll go ahead. I'll put the picture somewhere. You're going to see the picture. I'll put it up there, man. But, yes, we go way back, man. We was literally, you know, getting it in as youngsters, as kids, man. And now, you know, we grown out here. We grown. You feel me? And it's different, man. Like, just to be on this different journey, bro, is you know, like, not a lot of people, we even know some people that we grew up with playing on that same baseball team who ain't with us no more, you know, who we played against. Like, it's different, man. And now that, you know, we young black males out here, entrepreneurs, going in the right direction, doing the right thing, you know, life is different.
Oh, yeah,
you feel me?
For sure.
It's different. We ain't, hey, now we got responsibilities. We grown. We got our own businesses that we running. And, hey, it's a blessing, man. It's a blessing. But I got a question for you, man. So what made you, because we grew up playing sports. Sports was it for us. What made you, you know, deter from playing sports and switch up your route, man?
Man. Short story.
Short story or long story?
Short story. I'm going to give you both. Short story, my back hurt. I ain't gonna lie to you, man. That really was like, that's a really eye-opener. People don't talk about like how injuries really can affect you, especially when you're young and you really don't know the proper way to really rehabilitate.
That's facts.
And when you want to go hard, because I was playing sports year round, probably since I was 8 at one of the highest levels. Like,
that's facts. You was getting it in. AAU team was going crazy. For sure. Like, he was really cold in baseball. I ain't gonna cap. Like that was nice.
That was the first, but I came to basketball. When I turned to basketball, I turned a whole different leaf. Like, I was for sure. I was making my mark for sure. Got a scholarship to go play high school, but like my really main thing, like I hurt my back in high school, and like really like just getting better on it. Yeah, that was like, is it really worth my body? Really worth the reward? Like that's really what I had to ask myself.
I feel that.
So like it was a real big decision. Like I remember still sitting with myself being a decision like. And I can say that's probably one of my, as a man, like a real decision I had to make that could change the whole trajectory of my career, my whole life, really.
That's facts. Because it was definitely major. Because I remember when you did go off to high school, of course, like I kept tabs on all the homies. Like, and when you did go off to high school, you was playing for a while. And then I just ain't see too many more basketball pictures. I wasn't seeing anything. You said it was a wrap. So what age or what grade level was you at when you went ahead and made that decision?
So say freshman.
Yeah, I gotta say
beginning of my junior year, maybe.
Ooh, okay.
Like no, sophomore. It might have to be my sophomore year, late sophomore year, maybe. No, actually sophomore year. Going into my junior year, I transferred beginning of junior year.
Dang. Okay, so you transferred from the school that you had a scholarship on. You transferred to a different school, and then you was like, you know what? I'm just setting a different path for myself. I'm just hanging it up, really.
Yep, I hung it up. I remember transferring to the new school. I'm in the front office with my mama, yo. They walk by, they out here beating on the window like, yo, Mike. I'm like, I'm home.
He said, I'm home. I'm back down here. I see him. Hold on. Tell us what school was this? What high school was this?
I went to Rizzo West.
Yeah, I'm already doing. So you went from the school where, hey, I know it was totally different. You went to West. Everybody, oh, Mike, yeah.
Oh yeah. Everybody thought I was finna hoop. It was like, man.
Hey, that's facts, man. They was bad disappointed. Like, nah, I ain't coming for that.
It really did. It was like my first really just coming in. Was like I really didn't know what it. Like I'm just here.
Right.
That's like it really. I came in like I really don't know what's next. Like
that's facts.
I wasn't gonna live. Like I'm kicking it, for sure.
That's facts. But, so I know it was probably one of the toughest decisions that you made, and as a young man, to make that decision early. And going into your junior year, like I know that kind of put you on a pathway to like, damn, I've been playing sports for all these years. Like that's all I know. I played baseball, I played basketball at an elite level. Definitely. And then now it's like, damn, I'm hanging it up. So like what made you kind of, go into the entrepreneurship journey that you started? Or like what age was it to where you was like, you know what, I'm gonna go ahead and start working and making money for myself?
See, I always did like little small schemes to make me money because everybody always need money. Like little end jobs, like cut grass, small, sell some candy here and there.
That's fast.
So little ends and odds just like that.
Yeah.
Then rolling into about the second semester, like our program came around. I'm like, man,
okay.
Girl told me about it. I'm like, hey, you should join. I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna go do it. I'm like, say less. I'm like, and after that, I was like, cool. I remember just like, all right, it's something different.
Right, definitely.
They had no expectation on myself. Like I came in ground zero, didn't know nothing. Dang. I was like, just step out, try something. Like
that's facts.
The really big thing is I looked at myself like, what I got to lose at this point.
Man, that's facts. So you was like, so I know it was a whole different journey for you. Like, shoot, at that age, you don't got nothing to lose. I mean, because it's a whole new pathway, and then too, it's a pathway that God then blessed you with. Cause trust me, hey, I don't got my fresh cut right now, but this is my guy right here. So like I said, we in the barber shop. This is my guy. I couldn't get my appointment in. Make sure when you booking Jimmy Blaize, when you book it, hey, make sure you get your appointments in on time because I was a little late, so I got to wait till Friday to get the fresh cut. But it's okay. But God blessed you with that gift, man, and to where like now you going crazy with it, man. So tell me about your journey because I know we don't got the trophies, we don't got. But we got the picture right here.
Oh, yeah,
we got the picture right here. So this is a young Mike right here. This is a young Mike. So how old was you when you did this fresh ass cut on this man, and then two, tell me how was it, getting into your first competition being a barber?
I could say for that one, I was about 20, maybe probably not even 21, probably like 20.
Yeah.
I was like, 2 years out of high school for real, 3
Okay.
years, maybe 2019, 20,
Right.
something like that. I'm trying to think, like coming into it, this guy named Mr. Rent, he came to our school. I was still in school when I did my first competition. Like,
For real?
Yeah.
Hey, okay. He like, okay, this is a pathway. Let me go ahead and get
This
started.
me and my homie Pharaoh. Pharaoh FaZe.
Okay, Pharaoh FaZe. That's what are you, bro?
Hey, that's my boy. Hey, we came on the barber journey together. We was in school together. We been around the world and back for real.
Hey, real talk. This man, his traveling is ridiculous, but we're gonna get
into that. But all right, so I can say high school. I can say my senior year of high school. I'm in barber school. I did a year. This is my last year.
Okay.
Mr. Rent come to the school. He got a competition that he threw back then.
Right.
It's now called Fadeaway.
That's
He
awesome.
he throws the competition named Fadeaway now. But
Okay.
he had came to. I'm like, oh yeah, I'm gonna get in because I'm thinking I'm cold anyway.
Right.
I'm like, it ain't nothing to get in the competition because I've been competing all my life. Like, ain't nothing wrong with stepping up to the plate and swinging. That's all I can give.
That's facts.
And like, I stepped into it, swung, missed hard. But I was like, cool, but it wasn't nothing
but it was good to get yourself out there. So you swung and you missed, but
I missed. I feel it missed. Like, it was bad.
It was bad, man.
Hey, I got talked about for a couple of years by people like, hey, bro, you remember that cut you did? Bro? I'm like, hey,
was it that bad?
Oh, it was bad, bro.
He said it was bad. Hold on, I'm gonna do some pictures, man.
Hey, I can't, bro.
I can't even put myself out there. Like,
I don't even know the rest. Now you might find it on my Instagram, like my Instagram, Jimmy Blaize, bro. Like
Jimmy Blaize, it will be in the description.
Real talk. Like if you scroll, you gonna see the progress from my school. I ain't gonna delete that. That's history. Like it's history being written as I go. Like
that's fine.
It's everything from step to step. You can see when I'm horrible. I start getting better. I start winning. I start traveling.
Bro, that's
you see the progress.
And the crazy part is, even with your progress, I can attest to that because I remember. I don't know if I think we was in high school or I think we was maybe 18, 19. You ended up, I think it was then in high school, bro. I went over to Gino house. A lot of y'all know Gino. That's my homie, rest in heaven, man. But hey, I went over to Gino house and I'm like, who cut your hair, bro? And he was like, shit, I hit up Mike ass. So Mike ass, we hit him up. He pulled up, got the clippers and everything. We in the living room getting it in, man. I remember that like it was yesterday.
Hey, for real, Joe. A lot of people really don't know. Gino was my first real customer,
real
customer. Like that was my boy, like for real, like
man. And Gino, his name is really Eugene, but a lot of y'all know him about Gino. That's the homie. But he was your first customer.
He's
real?
like my first consistent customer, like him and his little brother. Then you used to come over. You
that's facts. So you know, I was like, he put me on.
Man, so that was real, like, cause I say once I started cutting his hair, he was my first one. By the time the end of that, I was cutting the whole school. Like a lot of people, I had a clientele by my senior year. I cut Prom King. Like he run Prom King. Prom King cut all that. Like he turned up.
I think so. It was your senior. That's crazy, bro. And you've been so consistent in killing the motherfucking game since then, bro.
Man,
like that's a blessing, bro. And then too, like, but hey, I was one of the first customers. You heard him say it. You heard him say
for
it.
Sure. Hey, definitely from the stumping ground. When I'm in a Buick. Pulling up Clippers book bag, no ring lights or none now. Like when no cordless clippers.
Man, the lights was dead. We had to cut on the porch lights, man, to help us see inside. It was getting it in.
Yeah, like, but people don't be understanding. Like, it's with anything, you got to start somewhere. Like, as long as I started, I was like, cool. I started. Like, I don't know where I'm gonna go, but I'm starting. Like, every day was a different day. Like, all right, cool. I know I'm getting better. Just putting up shots.
That's fact. And damn, that goes back to sports. Like you said, you got to practice at something to get better at it.
Yeah.
And like you said, you putting up shots, you putting in the work shit, you putting 1,000 free throws in a day. You feel me? So it's just like you transferred that hustle from playing, as you was younger and, playing basketball and playing sports your whole life. You changed that hustle to a different hustle and shit. You was putting in that free throws and shit. Hey, best believe you done came a long way. I always thought my haircuts was fresh regardless. But you feel he was always
hey man, so hey, it was a little rough, but ain't nobody know. It was
right. And then hey, the prices was sweet back then. Nah, hey, it cost a ticket for my guy. I ain't gonna lie to you.
I gotta look at the camera. What camera I need to look at?
Hey, you can look at
the show.
Hey, you gotta pay a ticket to come see you, but hey, it's worth every penny.
For sure. I put enough work in for it. Yeah.
Man, hey, when I come to, bro, like every single time I come to you, man, I be feeling like $1,000.
Hey,
leaving the chair. And that's the one thing that I get joy out of, because every barber ain't gonna get you right like that. But you literally take your time, and man, I be getting shaved. You be having, sometimes we gotta go ahead, wash and shampoo the hair. You really be getting in your bag.
Yeah, bro. Hey man, as I always say, I'm the wingman. I ain't gotta be there. I did my stuff. Hey man,
real talk.
Rest on you.
Real talk. All right. So speaking of that, let's touch on your entrepreneurship journey a little bit more. So you got a product right here behind us. Let's go ahead and touch on that. You said you the wingman that ain't even there. So you already giving the assist. Now you giving another assist on top of that. Let's talk about it.
I play point guard. I got to see the full court everywhere, man. So I need to see full court vision. Keep your head up at all times.
Real talk.
But man, where you want me to start at?
So it's pretty much all right. So let's start at the beginning. So you started in 18. You won awards. You was in a lot of shows. Y'all go to his Instagram. You're gonna see he got a lot of awards. He is well known at this point. And it's only up from here. But I want to see and know, and I know the people want to know, what's this product right here? What we got behind this, man? What? Because you went from you're an entrepreneur. You're already making money. You're already getting it in as a barber. You already really, stacking your cheese, and now you didn't really invest in a whole different lane. That's really, I feel like it's like the perfect lane for you. So go ahead and tell the people about it a little bit. Tell me how you got the idea to even get into the lane. Let's start with that.
Man, I got the idea because I didn't want to be like everybody else.
Okay,
and
talk to me.
I really don't see you going to any like real retail stores. Like, how many black-owned colognes do you see? Like, come on, like, damn, this owned by. You might see maybe Jay or some. Like, all right, cool. All
That's
right.
facts.
But like, oh, this is that really? it's like anything else when you go into the store. Like, I was like the other day, I was shopping for Christmas.
That's
right. I went in the store and I saw black Barbie doll for my niece. I'm like, damn, like, this cool. Like, it really wasn't like that. Like, this is appreciative. Like, just seeing something from, like, just us.
Black-owned people, something that's homebred from us. And that's key, bro. Yes. Like, young black entrepreneurs. But go ahead and continue, my bad.
And that hit me like, man, I really been like a 2-year process, like, really trying to figure it out, using my networks, what I need to do, how I need to do it, and what I really want to do. That was really the hard thing, because I got my clothing, like, I got my own.
Hey, go ahead, show it out. You see the Jimmy Blaize hoodie? I gotta give you one of those. I ain't gonna cap. Go ahead, show the back of it. Show the back of it. Hey, yeah, black owned. Hey, I didn't even touch on. You see the Golden Gym shirt? Hey, more merch coming soon. We're gonna put all the merch in the description. You're gonna be able to copy it. But go ahead, continue.
Yeah, like Nip said, like, I own my own shit. Like,
man,
it's mine. Like,
that's facts, and that's a blessing, bro.
If you feel different, somebody look at you like, what's that? Like, it's mine.
Right.
Really?
You need one? Hey, I got you.
Yeah, like,
they hit different.
We don't get taught enough about ownership. Like,
man,
like, I want vertical integration. I really want to own everything from top to bottom. Like no middleman. Like, that's everything. Right. Like, it's mine. Like, and give other people the opportunity to just branch out and build something else, and just keep it under the umbrella.
That's facts. So, and I feel like that's key, man. You said so. It's called vertical integration. Can you tell the people? Explain. Some of my viewers, they ain't all the way to us, but vertical integration. Let's go ahead and break that down for us.
Vertical integration is owning everything, top to bottom. All prices, ain't no middleman. It's all you.
All you. All the funds, all the ends. You putting in all the work for it is yours.
Yeah, literally top to bottom. Like, that's what I mean. Straight up and down. Literally vertical integration.
Man, hey, that's what's up, man, and that's a nice word. I might have to steal that from you, my guy.
Oh, Joe, go look up the definition. Go really, like, it'll change your mind. Like, I've been, just reading, man.
Nah, you done put me on to a decent amount of books too. Even that Will Smith book. We're gonna touch on that probably a little bit later too. Man, that book was serious.
Man, I ain't never like reading until now. Like, for real. Like, I can say probably 2022, I at least read about 7-8 books.
Man,
just like sitting like cover to cover, like reading. Like, I can't listen to audiobooks sometimes. I be needing to just.
Now you need the physical thing, and then let me grab a motherfucking bookmark, or let me go and turn this page over. Let me, put the little creasing in there. But I feel you on that. I definitely feel you on that. And I think honestly, like, that's key, man. Like, you gotta feed this. A lot of people, especially a lot of young African American people, they don't really know. Like, stop listening to all the music. Stop looking and strolling on Instagram. Pick up a book and learn. Because go ahead.
I don't think people. You don't have to stop. I don't believe people. You got a cold turkey nothing. Like, cool, monetize it.
That's fine.
Like, it's okay to have a schedule. Like, you got a schedule when you go to work. You got a schedule when you do anything else.
That's true.
It's 30 minutes a day. Come on, man. You eat 30 minutes a day. While you eting, you could be reading. Be honest with you.
That's facts. Multitasking. Shit, you multitask on Instagram, eating anyway, watching that motherfucking Bachelorette or The Bachelor, whatever y'all be watching these days. Hey, you multitasking already. It's one of these little shows these females be watching, man. They a little different. But anyway, like, man, even with just watching TV in general, don't watch TV. Go ahead, pick your ass up a book, and you can learn something. And that's another thing. It's a saying: you put things in books that you don't want people to know. And then two, if you really got a secret, where you gonna put it at? Put it in a book, because a lot of people don't pick up books anymore. A lot of people don't read, especially in this day and age, man. But real quick, let's switch gears, man. How can I grab one of these colognes, man? How can I grab one of these?
You can check it on my Instagram. It's in my bio, or you can go to blaizepotion.com. That's
okay.
BLAIZEPOTION.com.
Okay, Blaize.
Potion.
Potion. Hey,
you know.
He gonna get you right. The best wingman ever. He gonna get you right with the cut. And then he gonna have you smelling good, because you know after you get the cut, you know where you going. You gonna go ahead.
Hey, you can go anywhere. That you ain't gonna know where you going. You might end up somewhere. That really what might happen, because you might end up somewhere.
That's facts. And then she go, hold on, you got the fresh cut. You smell good, man.
It's a win-win. Regardless, like
that's facts.
That's why I really came up with it. I was really in a space of like, all right, what demand can I feel that somebody's not doing? Or I ain't never seen do it at least in my field. Right. People, I think people tend to try to veer out from their field they already in.
That's right.
And do stuff they can't gravitate to because they're not in the field of it.
Right.
So like, all right, I'm in the field of cosmetics and working with people looking good, the image.
That's facts, though.
Why wouldn't I make something like, all right, cool, this is a two-way street right here. Like, all right, I got 2 for 1 bang. Like, all right, cool. That's now facts. I have a product that I don't have to work and hurt my back because I already got a bad back.
Hey, you know you got the bad back, man.
So it's like, man, it's something that could actually build wealth for it. Even build wealth. It's just I don't even think. A lot of times I stop looking. When you stop looking for the money, you actually make a difference.
That's facts.
And it come to you. Yeah, it come with it. Like
that's facts, man.
That's like when you do push-ups. Like if you do 100 push-ups a day, you gonna see the difference just because you did the work. Because you ain't gonna keep asking for what the work gonna give you. You gonna just do the work.
Exactly, and not just go with just doing it. Like at the end of the day, we going into the new year, and I had thought of this quote, and this is gonna be in the podcast. So when y'all see this podcast, it's gonna be in the podcast before where I said, if you take one thing, you got 2 words that I'm gonna give y'all for the next year. It's called do it. Not just do it. So we ain't talking about Nike. Do it. So do whatever you got on your mind. Do whatever you got with just good intentions. Because at the end of the day, if you do it every day, like you said, doing 100 push-ups, do it. Don't procrastinate. Just go ahead and do it. Like put the work in, and then once you put the work in, you're gonna see the fruits of your labor regardless.
I think people tend to especially start off from like, I want to say lower level or just like from scratch. Like when people start off from scratch, like you think you need a 100-page plan. No, bro.
That's fact.
Excuse my language. It can really take a turn at step 3 because like you never know this problem could have just come in like
that's facts.
Just like start. All right, cool. We got the ball rolling. Like, all right, cool. What can I go for? Can I take 2 or I need to skip 3 and I can actually go to 7 because that really actually just worked itself in. Like
that's facts.
You think so much about how you gonna try to go through the path. Like you need to walk through the door first.
Exactly, and then once you walk through the door, the rest you're gonna put one foot in front of the other, and then the rest gonna end up working itself out. Like you said, you don't need, man, just set a goal and keep it small, keep it simple. Ain't no need to
black and white.
Man, facts. Because that's the thing. Like a lot of people will mess them up. They be on Instagram strolling and looking at all these people flexing and got this, got that. It's like, man, you don't know how long it took them to get in that lane and accumulate all that they have. You don't know the groundwork. You don't know the tears that they shed. You don't know the work that they put in to get to that level. So it's like, man, like, why is you sitting here trying to get to that level from ground one, from step 1? You think your step 1 gonna be their step 100? Man, nah, it don't work like that. You gotta put the groundwork in. You gotta lay the foundation and then start building brick by brick. Literally.
Yeah.
And I feel like, man, a lot of people, they just don't see that. You know, they don't really see that. Hey, if I put in this work every day, if I just get 1% better every day, I'm gonna see the results in the end.
Getting a car wash tomorrow.
You said we gonna get it. Yeah, I ain't worried about it.
There ain't nothing to talk about. I'm getting a car wash. It gotta be whipped and dipped. That's all.
Nah, that's facts, man.
Man, hurting out here. So you pull up, I'm like, saw the headlights big. I knew it was a problem when I couldn't see out my headlights. I'm like, why my headlights so dim? I'm driving. I'm like, I got the car, wipe the dirt off the headlight. I'm like, yeah, big fella.
you gonna need it. We gotta go ahead and take you through the wash.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I've been treating you like this. I have to say sorry. I'm neglected.
Man, but it was snowing for like a week and it was raining. The weather was crazy. Tomorrow he gonna be feeling good.
Oh, whipped and dipped and ready to drip. That's all it means. Ready to hit the scene.
Nah, that's
with a gangster lean.
He said with a gangster lean. Ah, you are.
Hey, when it get dipped, it get whipped.
Hey, you ain't lying though.
Oh. Hey, man. Fun. I mean, hard work ain't none without play for sure.
That's facts. You gotta have fun. You gotta play a little bit. Cause I mean, shit, we young, bro, and then too, it's like, bro, you ain't working this hard to not, enjoy yourself, not have fun.
We working this hard, so when we get older, we ain't gonna do nothing.
Man, hey, say it again though.
I ain't doing nothing.
Man, because that is the goal, man. We about 40. Man, about 40. Late 40. Man,
I got 5 years, bro. I put my head down, bro.
He said 5 years.
30, bro. Like,
hey, 30 for the rest of the life. Hey, goals though.
30. I say everybody should read this book. 4 Hours Work Week.
4 hours a work week.
4 hours work week.
4 hours work week. You gonna have to say that to me.
4 hours work week. That's all.
So what is that?
It's basically a book telling you like how your system, how you make a system is automated just for you to work 4 hours a week.
Damn.
Yeah, it ain't got to be that compressed,
right?
But just in that mindset of just, all right, cool. I can compress everything. Right. Some stuff can be automated. Some stuff I can take out my tasks in my hand. Well, I ain't got to be there. I can be gone for 2 months and things gonna still roll and revenue is still gonna drop.
That's facts.
That's all that matters.
And that's damn the key, bro, to make fucking money while you sleeping and make money while you don't got to do shit.
That's why I came with the potion.
He said that's why I came with the potion.
It can work itself when I ain't there.
That's facts, though.
My haircuts work itself, but I got to show up every day.
You got to show up. Exactly. That's facts.
The potion going to show me there, not there, on the other side of the world.
That's facts. Then once the potion get going crazy, everybody going to want the potion.
Hey, it's the potion for a reason. Hey,
he said it's a potion for a reason. How did you come up? Yeah. Anyway, so how did you come up with the name, the potion? How did you come up with that?
Man, so in my head.
He said in my head.
You know, the words that I talk a lot. Yeah. People, my communication skills have got better, but I've always been a talker though. But my language, I can speak a lot of different languages. We speak slang, all types of stuff, and
then we can be educated if we need to be.
Ain't no such thing as educated. It's just English language.
Exactly.
You speak, as long as you can have comprehension. That's all that matters.
That is true.
That's the biggest thing. People talk using big words. No, can you understand me? Like that's really like
I can put it in words that make you understand.
Yeah, that's like the biggest point. Like, as long as you can understand and get my point across to the whole bigger mass than just one person.
That's facts.
So yeah, that's one thing like I know that's gonna gravitate to the people that's gonna understand what it is.
Yeah,
it's a little slick talk on the side,
just a little bit.
Like you got to put a spin on it, make it. I want to make it fun because it's something fun. It's something good. It's like
that's facts.
It's something me. Like it's really it's from me. Like it originated from my mind and I put it outside.
That's facts.
So that's really how the name came upon.
That's facts, man. And now you kind of putting, now it's going to work and make money yourself. You finna be making money while you sleep, literally.
For sure.
Man, that's a blessing, man. That's definitely a blessing. So Blaize Potion came up. It was here. So for y'all, hey, this is where it starts. And then you put a plan together, you put it to action. So what kind of tips, if you have somebody either wanting to be a barber, you got somebody really wanting to, start their own Cologne, or just people in general that just wants to be an entrepreneur and go to, making money for themselves. They don't want to work no 9 to 5 no more. They don't want to work no job. They want to be an entrepreneur. They want to let their services that God gift them with make them money.
First of all, it ain't for everybody. I'm gonna say that.
Hey,
it'll be
facts.
It ain't no wrong with 9 to 5 either. Like they got benefits. You gonna get paid. You
That's
got
right.
insurance.
You got vacation days
like
sometimes.
you got PTO. Like all that is like factor in. Like I have to put that in for myself. That's a sacrifice though.
That's facts. Because it is a sacrifice. Being an entrepreneur is a huge sacrifice.
Huge sacrifice because you put yourself on the line. But when somebody else employ you, like, all right, cool, you got a little cushion. Like they can fire you for sure.
That's facts.
But hey, they also got to pay you, give you this if they can.
Exactly.
Like, there's a lot of stuff to go into it. So I say, if you got 9 to 5, don't quit until you know what you want to do and you start actually doing. Like
exactly.
Most times when the work get put in when you're not at work. Most people think, oh, when I'm at work, I need to work. Like, no, when you go home, like them 4 hours before you go to bed, you might go smoke, have a session, you go drink at the bar, you might play a video game. 2 of them hours, you ain't. I'll tell people this: you don't need 4 hours consecutive. Like your brain, like my brain, I be everywhere sometimes. Like
that's facts.
I really have to lock myself in the room, sit down, and focus. Cause like sitting there for 3 hours doing something, I don't want to do that.
That's facts. It's like nah. My brain don't function like that.
Yeah, my brain don't function like that. I know it don't. So I be having to sit down. All right, cool. I tell myself I'm gonna give myself an hour. Get this task done, this task done, this task done.
Right.
I might get 10 tasks done, but I had 5 written down. But as I got in that motion, I got the flow and I got comfortable. But then over the week time span, like, all right, cool. You get in your habits, you start building good habits, like going to the gym.
That's right.
You get in your habit, you get in a rhythm, you get comfortable. Most people get uncomfortable, routine. They get tight. Nah. Yeah. Everything uncomfortable that you want to do for real.
That is facts. Because it take work. Sure, you want to go to the gym, you want to look good, you want to really focus on, getting your body right. That takes work.
It takes work, but the biggest thing is just confidence. Like, people don't be understanding just confidence. Like believing in confidence, like it's only take one person to believe in Tooth Fairy stay alive. I think that's facts though. Tooth Fairy might be still swimming around. I get Tooth Fairy. Like, that's all you need. That one, like, you always got to believe what nobody else believes. That's what's going to get you through those times. Like, damn, I wouldn't finna quit. Because, like, I can remember the times in my barber career, like, bro, am I really doing this? Like, to backtrack a little bit, I actually was finna go to college. Like,
damn, okay.
Like, a lot of people didn't even know. Like, I was supposed to go get my MBA at UIC. I got accepted to the business program and all that. Right. I turned that down. I made the decision, like, either I can go here or get in debt. I can have some fun, though. I know what I'm going to go do. Right. All my friends going to college. Some went off to go to college around the world.
And I know that's hard to see everybody else doing it. You're like, yeah, hold on.
Like, I can take the risk. I can go. Right. I'll still be at the crib. I'll be downtown. I'm like, all right, cool. I'll just go community college. I went to Triton for a year. Right. Paid out of my pocket. Like, ain't nobody. I paid my money out of my pocket. I'm like, that's fine. I'm like, bro, I'm not paying my money out of my pocket.
You're like, this shit ain't worth it. It ain't worth it.
Because to be honest, in the business world, a lot of times, like when you go into business, a lot of times you have to learn on the fly. And like, and a lot of stuff you can't learn. Like, I can understand, like, maybe doing a spreadsheet, understanding LLCs, businesses, EINs, stuff like that. Right. Understanding that, okay, yes, I truly understand, like, just like paperwork, understand like that. Right. But you can learn that. You can pick that up. You should sit down, understand, have somebody actually come break it down to you that's actually considered with you individually instead of being a big classroom setting. Right. So I'm like, in that aspect, it's just being an entrepreneur. You gotta know where you want to go with it. That's
key.
My first thing is figure out what you want to do.
Okay.
If that don't work, cool. Ask somebody about it, what they think about it. Don't take it to heart though, what they think about it, because everybody gonna have their opinions. They gonna push what they.
And their dream is not your dream. Their vision sometimes they can't see your vision, so don't be offended.
They can't see your vision. That's actually very true. They are not in your head. They don't see how you put it on paper, how you draw the pencil, how the brush lay. That's just that. Like they don't see what they see.
That's facts.
Because they're not in your head. You have to be bold enough to paint a picture and I won't say dumb it down. Or you don't even have to dumb it down. Just be more of a shower than actually just talking. Like, all right, start the process. Then somebody might believe in you. Then like, oh, he really serious. Like, he actually pushing towards. He's actually trying. I tell everybody this: if you try, you might hit a hit.
Man, sometimes all it takes is that. Sometimes all it takes is you just putting yourself out there and shit, just trying some shit. Because at the end of the day, you never know if it's gonna work out or not. You literally never know, and it's possible. You have to believe that it is possible at the end of the day that you can accomplish whatever you want to accomplish. It's gonna take time. It ain't gonna happen overnight, but you have to have that self-belief and look yourself in the mirror like, man. Yeah, yesterday that shit was ass. I ain't even want to do that. Excuse my language, but that's facts. It was a bad day, but guess what? Pick yourself back up and be like, guess what? We going full-fledged, and I'm gonna make this work. Yeah, and that's what being an entrepreneur is. Like, you have to believe in your dream when nobody else does. Really.
Every night, every day, any minute, for real. Like, you believe because you're the only one that actually see it.
Man, that's facts though, bro.
But you got to make everybody else like, oh, I see it now.
Right, I see it. Okay, I see the bigger picture now. It's all coming together.
That's what thing with being young. I tell all my young people, like, what you got to lose, bro? Especially like everybody talking about, I got this to lose. Really, bro? You really got that to lose? That ain't nothing.
That's fact.
Like, go for it. Like, you might hit big. Like,
that's fact. You never know.
I want to say, get the image out. I think people need to get the image out of just being big. Right. No, you can be a small and do a whole big thing. Like, I start off with 10 people, then you move to 100.
That's facts.
100 people will change your life. To be honest, 100 people could change your life depending on the price point.
That's facts. Shoot, that's even starting to touching on going back a little bit. That's even with you. You said how Gino was your first customer, then his little brother, then I came along, then eventually you cutting the whole school. That's steps, man. That's really, laying down the groundwork foundation because you don't know who you touching. You don't know, hey, I have got my hair cut by this. Now you cutting celebrities. Now you cutting this person. Now you cutting Barack Obama. Just throwing names out there. But it can happen. Because it starts from that.
You ain't gonna cut Barack Obama.
He said, I don't know, his line is already back there.
Hey, Joe, I'm good.
He said,
I'm a little bougie. Hey, that ain't me. Like, I ain't no big person for the cut celebrities, bro. Like, I like regular people. Like, I tell people, like, a lot of times you got to do extra. I'm like, I'm not the extra, bro. I post up here. You come to me. Right. I'm here.
I'm going to take care of you. You come here, you know what you're going to get. You're going to get great service. You're going to get a motherfucking smile on your face. I'm going to hook you up. We're going to have a good conversation and shit. You're going to walk out feeling like not a million, and not 1,000, $1 million, $1 billion. You're going to feel like, damn, man.
You're going to be feeling like you. That's all that matters. As long as you feel like you. I think most people trying to give a false image or something. Like, bro, just be you. Like,
that's facts.
Be you, like, wear it. Like, you can't change it. Be you. You can make it better though.
That's facts though.
Like, people don't understand. Like, you can't make it better though. Like, man, you gotta try though. It ain't shit easy.
It ain't gonna be overnight. It takes time, but
for sure,
like you said, be you. Stay in your lane. Do something that works for you.
The mindset can change overnight for sure, because you have to actually make a decision. Most time people make a decision when they get fed up.
That's facts.
I tell people, don't make a decision when you get fed up. Make a decision when you want to change. Just make it.
I like that.
Because most people like, all right, I'm tired of this. I'm tired of living here. All right, you want to change? No, all right, you've been tired of here.
Right.
But you just push it through. All right, cool. Come up like, how can I change it? Because I know I don't
come up with a plan. Right?
If I get to the point of pulling my hair out, why am I pulling my hair out when I could have just changed the circumstances?
Exactly.
Because I tried.
That's facts. And all you sometimes, like we said, all you got to do is try.
Oh yeah.
So you ain't stuck in that situation. You ain't stuck working a 9 to 5 for the rest of your life. You ain't stuck doing that same little business, with your homie or whatever you doing. You ain't stuck doing that for the rest of your life. Figure out how you can take a step back, find a different lane, find a lane that's meant for you, and go 150% into it. Period. And now we're going to go ahead and switch gears. I got a juicy subject for my guy because I've already known him.
Yeah, I got so my head. I don't even know where you finna go.
Hey, though. My man's is a ladies' man over here, man. We didn't have multiple conversations when I've been in the chair, man.
Bus already. Hey.
He ain't. I'm not saying he a ladies' man, but
you see, I smooth my words when I move, when I slip.
You heard him. So we just gonna touch on it just a little bit. How you feel about just us as young men, young men who look good, got a lot going for them, young entrepreneurs, young businessmen. How you feel about us, dating, like people our age dating and getting into relationships or just dating in general? How you feel about that?
To each his own. It depends on the person, though.
To each his own. I mess with that.
Some people's a relationship people, some people not. Like,
that's facts. Which are you now?
I know which one I'm on. I know what I can do and what I can't do for sure. Like,
so you know what's for you and what's not.
Yeah, for sure. Because like right now we here for a purpose. Like I ain't got no kids. Like
man, no kids.
Like people like I tell people like relationship is actually work. Like that's another job on top of it.
Man, that's facts.
Like be honest with yourself. Like, can you really got time for this another woman? Like, let's be honest. Like, you gotta ask yourself, like, can I really give you everything that I feel like I should be giving you from me? That's not what you need. I know you gonna tell me what you need, all that, blah blah blah. But like, and for myself, like, just to be at peace with myself, my biggest thing, be at peace with yourself, or you get peace with somebody else.
That's right. Because if you ain't at peace with yourself, it's going.
Yeah, you clashing. You ain't even clash. You ain't even getting there because you ain't got no gas in the tank.
Man, say that again, man. Say that again. I think that for the people in the back, talk to them, man.
Like,
talk to them.
You gonna clash because you really ain't got no gas in the tank. Like
that's facts.
And relationship should be fun, good. Everybody have bad times. It is what it is.
Right.
You know,
it's a roller coaster sometimes.
Yeah, roller coaster. But you got to be in a clear mindset of it. So they're going to say, I say, fellas, I don't know what women doing. They ain't my side. They ain't my.
All right, give the fellas some advice. Talk to the
guys. I ain't gonna call myself a city boy. I might get black. I ain't gonna put myself out there, but I ain't never scared. But I say, fellas, bro, chase your purpose, bro. Find out who you are and find out what you want to do, bro.
Yes.
I say, as becoming into a young man, you really have to mature. Just actually figure out and understand yourself.
That's right.
Find your weaknesses, your strengths.
Talk to him,
bro. Like a real woman, like real lady, she real bring that amplified. Y'all gonna amplify each other, but she will amplify you. People don't understand that, like that charisma that like they just give off. It'd be like something like you can't. It's undescribable.
You ain't lying though.
Yeah, like
you ain't lying.
Oh,
bro.
For sure. I ain't gonna cheat. I feel like as I get older, like I get more realer. Like that's one thing. You just understand it more. Like even this year, like I say, this last 6 months, I had to be like, all right, I'm growing up. I gotta grow up a little bit more. Like, and you see, like, dang, just the way you might talk, the way you view things.
Right.
But that might come with time, though. If like an old head would have told me like this, I'm like, oh, all right, cool, I can understand.
Right.
But a lot of stuff I have to learn on my own just from experience. But,
right. And experience is sometimes the best teacher, though.
Oh, for sure. I think we only reason we have to do more experience because people don't want to share as much knowledge, though. If people share more knowledge, it's like because a lot of stuff I know, I did a lot of stuff like that I ain't had to do because old heads like, hey man, don't do that though. You might. I have that perspective though. Like I have another perspective than my own. Like I can think back like, damn, he did. Like, what's the possibility? I might edge at it like, oh, I see that happen already. Let me back up. So you gotta see. I feel like. I think, like, as I get older, just passing knowledge, like, it ain't gonna never hurt me to give out knowledge. You ain't gonna affect me, especially if it's factual. Yeah. Like, if it's factual, it's gonna stand by itself, 10 toes by itself.
That's right. And that's the thing. Like, at the end of the day, like you said, to each his own, man, because it's like, you feel me? You really figuring out and knowing yourself is going to really prepare you to either get into it with somebody else or, align you more with just your purpose in general. Because that's what a lot of men and a lot of, people our age, like, it's like you so invested in trying to get after somebody else. You so invested to try to always have somebody on your shoulder or have somebody with you. It's like, man, take a step back and figure out who you are. Who's that person that's looking, back at you in the mirror? Who are you?
Sure. Like,
don't get it twisted. Like, at the end of the day, you got to know you. Before you can learn somebody else, before you can buy gifts, before you can go on dates, do all this, know who you are. So that way, when you get into the relationship, you know how to bring something with it. You mature enough. You are, you have not even if you have the finances, like some of y'all, you got to be financially stable, just a little bit to get into relationships. Because trust me, it's a lot that come with it. When you go out as a man, you feel me? Who going to pick up the tab? Yeah, I hear all y'all saying this 50-50.
If you a real player, man, you know what to do, man. That's all right.
Exactly.
I ain't gonna be on that because I ain't gonna call it what a spade. A spade gonna be a spade. You gonna be a player. You gonna be a player. That's it. Like
that's facts.
You got shoulders for a reason. Do what you gonna do.
You ain't lying, man. You was not lying. But I wanted to get Mike, touching on his relationships a little bit more. We gonna switch gears though. I ain't gonna put you out there like that, man.
Nah, bro.
But I feel you though. So pretty much give him. One of these young men, so say if I'm a young man, you know, and I just met this fine woman, she looking like a glass of wine, you feel me? And it's like she Asian, like, you know, I messed with her back in high school, but now I'm trying to mess with her, you feel me, as a grown man. And I don't really got a job though, and then I'm low-key staying with my mom's low-key too. So it's like, what should I do? You feel me? What would your advice be?
It depends on the circumstance, like how you approach it, like what her circumstance is. She might be in the same situation you in. Y'all might be on the same grounds level. She might be high, she might be lower. You never know. That's why I say circumstances depend on itself. And I can say only from my standpoint, like today, I'm gonna give you an example today. Like I've been up since like 5:30 this morning. It's what? 8:15?
Yes.
8:15. Like I've been at work. This is gym, work, business. That's right. I ain't even got to outside. Like I ain't even been out to the outside world.
That's facts.
So my mind and my head, I gotta think like, how much time do I got for you for real? Like,
talk to him.
Like let me. I have sometimes like I can't say I've been like this all my life. Probably for the women, probably gonna say you. Right, they gonna see this like he wasn't like that. Like no, I'm not. I've been growing. Like I've been actually trying.
We grow and evolve as men.
I've been actually growing up. Like you really gotta grow up. Like sometimes I can say like I really ain't got time for you. Like
that's right.
That's be real spill. Like because I know in my side I'm be like I want to give you more, but I really can't give you more because this right here this is bigger than me. Like sometimes.
Talk to him.
When you on a purpose, some shit be actually just bigger than you. It's more than just one person.
Right, that's facts.
It might be for the next 20. You never know. Like
that's facts.
And ain't nobody else gonna take the chance. I'm gonna take the chance. I got dice on my arm because on my life I'm a dice shaker. Like we gonna
talk to him.
We gonna roll.
Talk to him.
And man, I love women to death. Like oh man, especially my black women.
Oh, talk to him. He like you a black queen out here. Hey, he looking for a black queen. You heard him. I ain't saying, hey, you heard from my man. Hey, he looking for a black queen out here. So all my black queens, his info gonna be in the description. Go ahead, hit him up.
Hold my smirk in that one, Joe. For sure. I love all y'all. Y'all all are beautiful for sure.
Yes, all our black women is definitely beautiful. But what you saying is real spill though.
Yeah, like I know, like that came with me, like, cause if you trying to juggle all that, Joe, like a lot of stuff gonna get misconstrued. You gonna tire yourself out, and you just gonna have more conflict.
That's right.
Hey, bro, honestly, I don't want to argue that. I don't want to hear it. I don't even want to be no yelling. No.
You knew what it was when you signed up for it. You know how my schedule is. So if I got time, you know, I'm going to make time.
Yeah.
But if business comes first, business is business. Shoot, we young. We got to get it while we young.
And this is the time when you can run your head in the dirt and get back up in the morning and do it all over again.
Man.
20 days straight.
Man.
Ain't no crying. Get up and go do it. Like, if you really gonna want to do it, you really got to do that. Like, I might go 4 days, 5 days, 12-hour shifts. I want to come and go to sleep.
That's facts.
I ain't trying to kick. I ain't trying to call. Excuse me. I am sorry. It's not you. It's really. I'm frustrated. I deal with people all day. Like a lot of people don't understand as being a barber. Like how much people I talk to, how much information I take in. Even though I take in a lot of information, like. Just hearing it, just advising, just talking, just exerting energy.
Kind of draining a little bit, and that's exerting energy.
Yeah, that's like you really exerting energy all day. Like
that's facts.
And like people don't know how drain that is. Then I gotta come kick it with you, be on my best smile. Like I'm on E. Like even before we started filming, like I've been up all day and worked out. I at least cut 10 heads today. Like at least.
That's facts.
And like
he was cutting the head when I walked in. I'm
like, set up. I'll be done with you. By the time you get done, I'll be ready. Like
that's facts. And he was ready.
And it's not that like it's a switch. It's a switch almost now because like this is me. Like I'm working. When I work, I work. So it is what it is. Like, and as I get older, it's like it's about being efficient now.
Yeah.
Because sometimes I think that's the one thing I say, like having a good mentor, having somebody actually talk to, like show you like, all right, you can't be just running off the rails because you derail, it's hard to get back on that rail. And you derail, like, man, you gonna be like, dang, because I ain't derailing a couple times because I was going too hard. I'm like, I got it. Nah. Like, get back on track, take calm, like slow down. Sometimes it's okay to decompress and slow down. Have a safe a day for yourself. Like
that's facts, and that's why we can touch on this real quick. Shoot, having that day for yourself. You big on taking vacations.
Oh,
and getting
big
away.
on vacation. big.
Passport,
Passport, we gone.
Hey,
everything. Flight book, we gone. You know, what's up?
Hey, go. His information is down in the description. My man. You're going to see him vacationing. You're going to see him enjoying his life. But that's the thing. You work hard. You play hard. And that's what you got to do, man. That's what you have to embrace when you're young. Like, yes, work. But know when it's time to, okay, let me take a step back and let me go ahead and relax. Let me go ahead and wind down so that way I won't, stumble. I won't go ahead and slap my head on the floor because I've been, drained too much. Like at the end of the day, it's good to take a step back. And you be taking those steps back, but you do it in intermissions. And I love that. We ain't got to hop on a vacation together, bro. We got to take this podcast while we on the beach drinking mojitos or something. Man.
No was standing my toes, my shirt off any day. I cross my feet now.
Hey, coming soon. Stay tuned for that. We're going to go ahead. We're going to show y'all some footage from that too, man.
Yeah.
Most definitely.
That's actually funny, bro, talking about vacation. One of my mentors, he came in, he was like, hey, bro, why you never post a location when you go? I really was like, it's some stuff like, I be trying to get out the globe, be low, do my thing, because I'm just be living. I really just be living. I only had a show. I ain't trying to flex. This just be my life.
You know where I'm at. This is my regular life. This is how I move on a regular basis.
Yeah, I just show y'all a glimpse like, yeah.
Exactly. If you really want to know, if you're in a circle, you're going to know where I'm at. But sometimes, I don't need to stunt. I don't need to go ahead and show y'all really what I'm living like. You see it.
But he dumbed it down for me. Like, it ain't even that. Like, I be wondering, like, I know you got youngers that be wondering. Like, you got people younger than you watching just curious to see what you're doing because you making an example. Like, people like, stuff don't be for flex. I don't want to say flex. It just be like, your mind expands on what you see.
That's facts.
You can only expand your mind on what you know, what you see.
That's facts.
Like, if you don't see nothing, you ain't gonna know nothing.
Yeah.
Let's be honest. Like, so I big on everybody. Travel, do what you need to do. Go out. Like, even if it's 2 hours away, just take that road trip.
Man.
Cool. Start small. Like you don't always gotta jump big, but like the finish on that topic, that he said like just to actually just do it. Like people just need to see it.
No, that's facts. No,
just see it. I don't think people just traveling, it helps the mind like decompress. Like
it does help the mind, bro. You get to wind down and really, shoot. And then too, you can look at your path too and be like, damn, like I didn't even think I was gonna be here. I didn't even think I would have got this far to where I can take these vacations, I can take these trips. But that's where it comes in that you've been putting the work in. You've been really taking your time and hitting everything on the head with just, taking care of business. And now you get to literally play hard. You get to really enjoy the fruits of your labor. You feel me?
We gonna keep working hard because when you work, the harder you gonna play. We gonna keep playing hard. That's
facts, man. Okay. Let's switch gears one more time, real quick, man. Before we get up out of here, I got some quick hit gems. I'm only gonna hit you with 2 of them. So. Real quick, if you could have anybody in the world dead or alive at your dinner table, who would you choose and why? Or you just tell me who would you choose?
Nipsey Hussle.
Nipsey Hussle? Yeah. Okay, that's one. You got 5, so that's 1.
Ooh,
yeah.
Grandma.
Okay.
Dang, though, that's a hard one.
I'm already knowing. That's why I saved him.
Bernie Mac. I ain't gonna lie.
Bernie Mac. Okay. Classic.
Oh, man.
That's 3. You got 2 more. We got Nip. We got Grandma. We got Bernie.
Pac. I'll go Pac.
Okay. Definitely.
I feel like he's just gonna be loud. I feel like his presence is
gonna bring the flair. Gonna have fun. Him and Bernie gonna be going crazy. Dead or alive.
Oh, Snoop Dogg.
Snoop Dogg. Okay, and we got Snoop Dogg. So we got Grandma. We got Nip, we got Bernie, we got Snoop Dogg, and then I forgot.
Maybe if I take Pac out, it's this tech guy actually.
Okay, we can take Pac out.
He worked with Nip. He was a tech guy. Like he helped start the first animated story. Like
with the barcode and everything.
Yeah, like
I know exactly what you're talking about.
I say for sure some in that industry too. But those 5 for sure. Just to have a conversation, just to pick their brains. Like as I can say in the last 6 months, my brain has just elevate it to a little bit more. Like, I just want to sit down and talk. Like, I don't need nothing.
That's facts.
I just want to hear, like, think, like, just
have
get
great
the wheels.
Conversations, bro. And then
That was like, because it really me, I be having pieces of the puzzle,
right?
But I be missing puzzle pieces. That's always how my mind works. I just really need a puzzle piece. And that puzzle piece might be the key. Like, all right, cool, level 2. I'm good.
That's facts, though.
But that puzzle piece might be just, all right, cool, that got me in the door now.
Right.
I'm in the door now. Like, I can wiggle my way through now. Like, I can just test it to see how I can go. Like, so just talking like more, like, man, I just be just trying to soak everything up. I've always been a soaker up, just be quiet, just be listening, because you're gonna find out so much. But I feel like in that aspect now, like, listen with a purpose.
You got to listen with a purpose and gain that wisdom, because you never know something that, you know, can help you 5-10 years down the road. You can be like, damn, like I learned that, and then it hits. Yeah, like never throw your ideas away. Like, right, if you gotta write them down, I got a book at home. I write everything. I got notes on my phone. I'm all over the place because I'm organized, but I ain't organized. Nah, that's facts. But that's a good way to be, because shit, that one idea, you can be like, damn, I was just thinking about that. Then it hits.
Yeah, and that was that. It might click. That's 7 months from it might have been a year ago. Like I might have got it today. Like, oh,
nah, it makes sense now.
Yeah, and that might be the last thing.
That's facts.
I'm like, man, so.
Okay, I got another quick hit. So this will be the last one before we get on up out of here. Ooh. So I need 3. I need 3 for this category. All right. So give me 3 books for my people to go, because you know we book readers. So give me 3 books for my people to go out and grab right now. That's gonna help them expand in their life and just help them grow overall.
Hey, can I get my phone? I know Contagious, 4-Hour Work Week.
Contagious. Yes. Okay. 4-Hour Work Week. Okay.
And The Lighthouse Effect.
The Lighthouse Effect. Okay. Which one is your favorite?
The Lighthouse Effect.
Okay, talk to me.
But
we'll put those in the description.
Contagious is the second.
Okay.
Lighthouse is really just giving different perspectives of just individuals, how they just develop, and you just see how a lighthouse effect. Because a lighthouse effect basically just, you know how the lighthouse is on the sea. It's a guidance of light that you can only see. It can stretch hundreds of thousands of miles out.
Right.
And it will direct you, direct the ship to safety.
Right.
And that was people can be. A lot of people can be a lighthouse that's in your corner that can just lead you to the thing.
And lead you to the way. And like you said, you touched on a little bit ago, your mentors. Mm-hmm. And that's another person. That's a key for that lighthouse. They can lead you in the right direction. I'm going to put those books. I'm going to get those books.
I'm going to just mic drop Erskine Reeves, Stephen Wren. I'm gonna give y'all
talk to him.
I give y'all flowers. I'm a real. As I get older, I gotta give everybody their flowers, because a lot of stuff I won't even be made it just because. Just a lot of industry people too, but like them the main two for sure. Just the great foundation that I can count upon to just build everything else. I can make the wood and everything, but the cement was that.
Man, and that's a blessing, man. So SO to them entrepreneurs and SO to his mentors, and also, man, I just want to say, thank you for coming on the Golden Gems podcast, man. This is a pleasure. I've been trying to get him on here for the longest, but the schedules have been crazy. I've been out of town. I've been back and forth, but hey, we finally made it happen. My boy Jimmy Blaize, a.k.a. Mike, a.k.a. my homie. Hey, thank you for coming on. This is a blessing, man, to have you on here. And hey, we knocked this shit out the park, man.
Oh, hey, I ain't gonna lie. We can do this again. You got some more questions? I'll run some questions. Hey, about that, man. He might give me a choke. No.
Hey, guess what? We gonna be back. So y'all just stay tuned, man. And guess what? You here on the Golden Gems podcast. Like, subscribe, hit the show notes, and definitely share with your friends. And hey, we out.
Yeah.